But you here for me, yes you did. A big Roy's volcano. So ain't careful. Let me hear you say, oh, 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 oh my God. Oh, 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 oh my God. Oh, 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 oh my God. Let's speed it up.
What's going on, YouTube, man? Got a quick question for you, but before I ask you this question, I wanted to say something real quick. You know, I'm getting from a lot of people say things like, oh, you're in business, whatever, man, you must be a smart guy, whatever. I could never do anything like that. And you find yourself hearing this from a lot of people who work jobs like business. Well, business is not my thing, you know. I'm definitely an employee. I could never be an entrepreneur or things like that. But a lot of times the people are saying this is because they think that a business person or somebody in business or whatever is like this bright, intelligent person. And I'm just like, look, if you peel back some of the most, got a helicopter going over us. If you peel back some of the most greatest businessmen out there, I guarantee you, you won't find that person that you thought was really just on top of everything. Let me tell you something. I have ADD. When I get up in the morning, if I want to have a productive day, I have to have a schedule. But then some of you guys may say, well, I have a schedule. No. My schedule is a little bit different than yours. My schedule goes like this. Get up in the morning, pray, go to the gym. After I go to the gym, eat breakfast. After I eat breakfast, take a shower, brush my teeth, make sure I put the oil on, make sure I make all the shaving is good, make sure I shave everything on the head or whatever, everything is to a T. Then go in the closet. I have to write my schedule to the T like that. And if I don't do that, my day will be unproductive. Because with ADD, my mind is everywhere. I have a hard time sleeping at night because I have so many ideas in my head. You know, if you put a coffee table in front of me and put maybe 20 things on that coffee table and say, hey, you need to organize these things, it may take me 2 hours. Organization is not a friend of mine. So when I give you another story, when I was in the military, you could have called me Gomer Powell. I mean, I remember one time I was on a shooting range, and the military has this thing that when you're on the range, that you have to point your weapon downrange. You can't point it toward the tower where all the staff is and things like that. So one day, a lot of stuff in my mind, here I am with the weapon on my shoulder, faced that way, toward the staff. So the sergeant gets on a loudspeaker, you know, said a couple curse words or whatever. Get that weapon downrange. And when he said that, it confused me, because I already got all that stuff in my head. So I'm thinking, all you have to do is just turn your weapon from here to there. No, what I did a full circle and came around twice. And at the time, I had sergeants running toward me. What the heck is wrong with you? And screaming. And you know, but that's the thing with ADD. You know, you always have these things. And what I'm trying to say is, guys, we all have our challenges. If you have a challenge, right, that you think is holding you back from doing something, don't let it hold you back anymore. See, here's another thing too. People get a kick out of these mistakes. If they see you mistake, they're just waiting on the sidelines just to go. See, look at this guy. This guy's a moron. You see, I don't like to hang around people like that, because I think when you hear majority people, you know, always ready to pick fun and always ready to find something against, usually those people have problems with themselves. You know? And if you're one of them, I want you to stop that today, because there's a lot of things right now that are stopping people from taking that next step. You need to find out what that thing is and tell yourself, look, I am not the only one that's challenged when it comes to things. If someone was to take a video camera and follow me around a day, they'll be like, who is this nut? But I do have one positive side. Well, I won't have one positive side. I'm sure I have others. I have the ability to come up with ideas and make money. I can't do a lot of other stuff, but I can do that. So what you have to do is, the things that you're weak at, find somebody to come on your team and help you with those things. You know, and you concentrate on the things that you're good at, because that's where you're going to make your money, and that's where you're going to be successful at, right there. You know? So today I want everybody, let's hear your struggles. What are you struggling at? What if someone was watching you from a hidden video camera, what would they see? You know? Sometimes I even ask myself, like, man, how am I worthy of this? You know, I don't want to, and some people say, hey, we need you to come talk to these people, whatever. I'll think like, hey, I'm not worthy enough because, hey, you know, I got a lot of things that I have to work on every day in order to be successful. So I just wanted to put that out there because I know there's a lot of people out there right now that are not doing something because they feel like they're not smart enough. They feel like I don't have the right degree. And see, that's another thing too. All you guys out there and gals with MBAs, and you're only doing that because you said, in order to be successful, I need to get my MBA. You know what? I know a lot of people who broke when it comes with an MBA. I tell you what, this is what you do. Go to the Forbes list and look at the successful people, and you tell me how many people you find with an MBA. Most people have a bachelor's degree or lower. You'll see a lot of high school dropouts. You'll see a lot of college dropouts. You'll see people with bachelor's degrees. I rarely see people with MBA degrees. And what I've noticed about a lot of people with MBAs, you can't tell them nothing. They think they are freaking experts. See, when I walk into a room, I want to be the dumbest guy in there. Because one, if I pretend to be the dumbest guy, you're not going to expect much from me. And two, I can lower my ego down and I can learn from anybody in the room. That's the gift of being humble and having no ego. You know, you will find no MBAs, rarely few MBAs that you will find in Forbes list of millionaires or billionaires. You won't see it. So just let me hear your questions and comments. Let me hear who you are. This is a chance for you to vent and talk to somebody, maybe ask advice, and how can I get over this situation or whatever. Just let it all out and understand that every human being that's living and breathing is going through the same situation. So until next time, signing off.